The biggest contributor returning to Kansas City is not who you think. It's Jodi Fortson. He's going to make the difference in this 2022 season. I'm going to tell you why right here. I'm Ryan Tracy. This is Ryan going rogue here on RGR. And this is the quick hit, the first take videos that I want to get some information out real quick. Not a lot of fluff, no intro in this one, the whole 9 yards. And it's because of how important these topics are, but how little we know right now. And Jodi Fortson is one of them. He's back in practicing. We've confirmed that. We have him out at OTAs. And he's going under the radar for a guy that was just starting to click last season. He really, really is, I think, not only the best story of last season, but also the saddest one because it got interrupted. But going forward, it's about changing the offense again. It's about getting back to Mahomes dealing the ball out. And a lot of people want to put the biggest returning factor in terms of the pass catchers outside of Travis Kelce being Mecole Hardman. And I do think Mecole has to have a big season. But you got to go back to Travis Kelce. He's the number one target on this team. I don't care who they signed. I don't care who they brought in. He is going to be the number one option. And Travis is 32 years old. Travis has had a couple of little nagging type injuries the last couple of seasons. So Mecole can't replace Travis Kelce. Mecole can be a compliment, as can MVS and Juju and Sky Moore. But the guy that has to be there to pick up the slack when you have to rest Travis Kelce as he gets older is Jodi Fortson. It is not Gray. It is not Bell. It is not Bushman, who I think are the guys that are in the mix to make the roster or practice squad and be available, right? It is Jodi Fortson because he can do more of the pass-catching things that you need him to do in replacement of Travis Kelce to give Travis a break. That's what it's going to come down to elongating Travis's career, to protecting the offense and allowing it to flow through Travis as the tight end slash slot slash sometimes the X. There isn't another tight end on this roster that can do that. It is Jodi Fortson. It looks like he's completely healthy. It looks like they're banking on that situation. He should be tight end too, and he has to be a guy that can continue his journey from where it left off. I have faith in him. I think the team has faith in him, and I think it's going to be really telling to see just how often they use him down the stretch, not the beginning of the season. I think the key is going to be what do they do in the last quarter of the season and into the playoff run? Because as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to play a bigger and bigger part of it as it rolls forward, again, to not only complement Travis Kelce, but to protect him and give him a few plays off and still get production from that position, which is key in this offense. Year after year, evolution after evolution, I think it's going to be even more key going forward as we look to the future with Mahomes, Reed, EB eventually being replaced by Matt Nagy is my thought. I don't know. We'll see what the evolution of this coaching staff becomes. But right now, today, the most important player returning in the pass catcher group outside of Travis is Jodi Fortson. We're going to get to all of that as long as the newbies and all the pass catchers that are joining Mecole in the wide receiver group coming up here later in the week. Make sure you check out all the evening videos from Dan, from us live on Thursdays, as well as the Sunday night breakdown and the QA on Monday. I'm Ryan. Thank you for checking this one out. Make sure you like, sub, and hit that bell. Become one of us in Rogue Nation. Thanks for spending a couple of minutes with me, and I'll talk to you next.